What's going on YouTube? Greenwood Evil here. Today, a figure review, one I've wanted to do for quite a while. It came out in October. But anyway, one of our mascots for this page, for this channel, if you look right over here on the mat, I'll pick the mat up. It's Shin Godzilla right there. So today we're going to be reviewing the Shin Godzilla Bandai vinyl figure, straight from Japan. All imports. I got a whole bunch of Godzilla import stuff that I'm going to review at some point. This goes back years. I got a lot of stuff. Stuff I haven't seen a lot of on YouTube. I'm sure there are videos of stuff, but I have a lot, and a lot of really cool things that I think will benefit by reviewing it on here. But we're going to look at this today. So today we're going to check this out right over here. This is the Bandai Godzilla. Shin Godzilla, excuse me. It still has my look at that, see? I went first opening night to see it here in the US, and I have my ticket stub still, but we're going to take off the sleeve. I always recommend, if you collect these, get like these are like Magic the Gathering size sleeves. You can't really see it here because of the mat. Let me lift the mat up for a second. If you see this sleeve right here, that is a Magic the Gathering sleeve. I always put it on the tags because obviously they're worth more with the tag on. But this is really neat. So I'm going to bring up the tag to show you guys. So there's the tag. Got a bunch of cool stuff there. I don't know what it says. And then the back, it looks really nice too. But the figure, I'm pretty impressed. The movie was excellent. I loved it. I can't wait for it to come out on Blu-ray here, which will probably take forever. But there's actually quite a bit of detail on here for just a regular, like, 10, 12-inch vinyl Godzilla figure. You have a lot of red here on the chest, which is pretty cool. I'm bringing the light in here. So you have a lot of red on the chest, which is really cool. Like that blood, kind of like a Attack on Titan look that this Godzilla had. There's his face right there. Looks like a zombie in a way. Basically like zombies Godzilla. He has his tiny little hands here. His feet are cool. The couple scenes you see his feet stomping down, they look really nice. They're really detailed on here. I'm hoping it comes out on the video when I upload it, because this is not an HD that I'm looking at on my camera. But his dorsal fins, there's the red there, just like in the movie. The dorsal fins are more classic. More on this side. The dorsal fins are more classic look, like the original Godzilla. Because if you picture him standing there like that, he looks like the original Godzilla. I don't have another Shin Godzilla to compare him to. I don't have a more detailed one like the SH Monster Arts. I didn't feel that spending $150 on something that had too many flaws was worth it. So I felt getting this first was a big deal. And NECA just announced that they are I don't want to lose my ticket here. Gotta put that ticket back. NECA just announced that they are releasing their version of Shin Godzilla soon. Pre-orders I think are up on their website. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm definitely going to pick that up when it comes in, and then I'll do a comparison video with this one. But this is cool. The tail makes up a lot of the toy. This tail is really, really long. It's about a foot long. Doesn't bend or anything. It stays the same. That's all vinyl figures. You can move the feet. You can kind of move the arms, sort of. You can, but I really wouldn't. There's no movement on the head. But that's the norm with vinyl figures. So if you're used to seeing one of these, or if this is the first time you've ever seen a vinyl figure from Japan, from Godzilla, there's not a lot of articulation. There really isn't supposed to be. But the tail has some pretty good detail on there. As you can see, he's got the dorsal fins running all the way down to his creepy tail, which is a really weird vocal point of the movie, which I obviously will not spoil anything, but it is definitely the last shot of the movie. It's really weird. But he's a really nice figure. I really like this figure. I got him on eBay at the time in October for like, I don't know, $38. That's the usual running price for the vinyl figures. But now I've noticed it's been going up a tad. It's like 50, 55, so I got him at the right time. But I think they made a couple different versions of this one. This is the first version. The second version, like, the dorsal fins were purple. Like he was going to fire his atomic ray. So that's like a special edition or something, or a theater exclusive. Bandai usually does theater exclusives. Usually they're clear though. They're like a clear color. I have a King Ghidorah from Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, All Out Attack that is from the theater. That is all gold. It's like see-through gold. It's really weird. It's really awesome. I will definitely show that up at some point. Review it. But if you're looking to get a nice Shin Godzilla for your collection, I recommend this one. I don't recommend spending the 150 on the SH Monster Arts. I just don't like the way the mouth looks. This one looks a lot better. I mean, there's a lot of things that the Monster Arts one can do. Like you can totally pose every part of it. It comes with the atomic ray, or at least one of the special editions does. You can move its legs. You can have him bending and turning and shooting his atomic ray. This is just a nice piece to display with the rest of your Bandai figures. It's worth it. It's definitely worth it. I've been wanting to do this review. I'm glad that I'm able to do this now and show this off to people. But that's pretty much it. He's got the normal gray Godzilla color. I know when you think of Godzilla, you think of green, but he is not green. He is gray. It's like a grayish black, like a charcoal color. But this one, of course, this Godzilla had the blood inside looked like he wasn't fully covered in skin. It was very strange. The movie is definitely a watch. To me, the movie was 10 out of 10. It was incredible. It was Godzilla in a different take. Oh, also, he totally has... move the light a little bit. He totally has white eyes, which is so freaky, and like yellow teeth. So he looks grungy and ugly and just dirty. Exactly the way that the Godzilla was in the movie. I definitely recommend getting him though. He is definitely a good buy. Hopefully I'll be doing more Godzilla stuff on the channel. I'm a huge Godzilla fan, so this will not be this will be the first but not the last Godzilla review that I do. I'll put in over here when it comes time at the end of the video. I'll put the links for other Godzilla stuff that I've done so far on the channel. As always, if you like the video, like it, subscribe down below. And on the left-hand corner over here, my face should be gone. I definitely will take that out so you can get a full immersive view of Shin Godzilla. It's definitely worth a buy. If you could still find them at a pretty decent price. When I get the NECA one in, I'll definitely do a comparison review, and it'll be a little bit easier to see which one you'd rather buy. This was $40, now around $50, and the NECA one is going to be $18.99 or like $20. So, and they usually have really good detail for $20 toys. But until then, guys, take it easy. Peace.